Hello Tubesters, it's Gav. Welcome to another one of my videos. Yet another quick one. I've been working on this Space Marine on and off for a couple of weeks, and I just wanted to show him off. He's not varnished yet. It's just to practice the non-metallic metal. To get that grimdark is a thing that's in. Well, I mean, it's always in, as it's supposed to be the grimdark future, but. It's not supposed to be the shiny the shiny Space Marine future, but I really like shiny non-metallic metal Space Marines. I started seeing them probably 10-12 years ago, and I just love the way they looked, and I've been practicing ever since. So here's my Ultramarine. As you see, obviously he's in blue. The one thing I stuffed up badly was the decals. Now, to say I put decals on a fair bit of stuff, I didn't think I'd make such a mess. But I don't know if we can get in a bit closer. You can see it's ruckled up there on the Ultramarine crest. I wasn't going to mess with it after. I was really messing with it, and I hadn't put any varnish down underneath, so I was starting to muck the paint around with trying to put the extra strong on it as well. And this side, there's a fair bit of carrier film between the three like points of the cross, if that's what, well, not cross, but whatever it is, you know, but anyway, there's carrier film around it, and it does shine at certain places towards the top. It's got to have as I say, a varnish over the top, but I don't think that's going to save it. It was a practice piece, and I've got two others that I bought a bit later on, just off the, you know, these singles off the sprues. The bolter, I've obviously drilled out. Well, I've drilled it out so far, and obviously drilled the side out. I didn't want to make the bolter shiny because I wanted to make the Marine himself actually more shinier, if that makes sense. So I didn't go over the top with the highlights on the bolter, and I tried to use blues, so Oxford blue, which is like a purpley blue, and I can't remember the other blue I used, but just to get that slight, obviously, effect on the bolter. But I didn't, as I say, I didn't want to make it shiny, because the ones I'd seen, it was almost like when you've got it back there, the attention's really on the bolter because it stands out. So I tried to make it slightly subdued. I thought I did a really nice job on the Imperial crest on his chest. Unfortunately, it then got covered up by the bolter. So yeah, I've got two with flamers. They both came for the same price, which is unusual. So I took that. I think about four quid. So I've got this guy and his mate to do. I want green ones because eventually I want to do a small diorama with Dark Angels, but in non-metallic shiny green. Now this guy here is a more simplified one. I think it comes with that magazine issue, and obviously the guys just sell them off. The big hole there will be where his flamer, so like that bolter, but they literally put it there, and it marries up, his hands marry up to it because they're already on the bolter. In fact, here's his bolter. There you go. Well, it's not a bolter, it's a flamer, but you can see his hands. Take that away so you can see. There you go. So that sits. What I do is I drill down the peg that holds them, just so I can then hold it to paint, because the arms aren't attached on him either. He was more of a, I believe he was more of a, you know, the piece, the arms and legs and all that was it wasn't one of these pressed together ones. Anyway, there you go. Hang on, where's he gone? We'll get some photographs at the end. I don't know if he'll show up shiny or not. He always looks better farther away. I've had him in the drawer now. I mean, I'm looking from without the light of the camera on, and he looks a lot better from there. I don't know. So thank you very much for stopping by and taking a look. As I say, I've got a couple more of these guys. They're just practice pieces, but I thought I'd show them off. I haven't gone to town on the base. I like these bases actually, but I haven't gone to town on them. I've just done basic non-metallic metal on the metal bits and the concrete bits, and then give them a dry brush with some, like, so it's been dusted over again, just to make the marine shine a bit more. So thank you very much. Coming up, we've got more on the Bruce Willis, John McClane Die Hard 1 head. I will have the Phil R miniatures 54mm to show you in a couple of days. All his base is absolutely all done and everything. The only thing I'd forgot to do was a bit of filling in around where the two bases, so that was a dough moment, and I've got to do that now, or otherwise he would have been up for show and tell. So yeah, but he'll be up in the next couple of days for show and tell, a reveal. I've got some other pieces coming. I've got a couple of 15mm Flames of War pieces to show you as well, and a 1/16 Waffen SS Panzer Grenadier 3D print as well. So yeah, bits and pieces. HMS Bristol's going well. A lot of PE on her now. Obviously I'm not doing the railings, as I said. That was a bit of a disaster trying to paint round the railings before, so but I've got to, next step is there's like a piece of tensioning frame for the radar masts, whether it's a power or just I'm not sure, I think it's a tensioning piece, so I've got to make that up out of wire. So once that's done and in place, I'll give us another look at that before she goes under primer, and I'll start painting all the different deck colours. So yeah, more to come. Look after yourselves, and we'll speak soon on another video.